Hi, Natasha, Leura Golf Club. Today's lesson is putting and how to address the ball when you set up. So let's have a look at Darren and see how we go. So the big thing we want to focus on when we're aligning ourselves to a putt is feeling as if your eyes are on top of the ball. The reason for that is it makes the club head makes it easier for the club head to go back and through. If you're too far away from the ball, potentially, and more upright, your swing can actually fold more into a bit of a curve. So what we're trying to aim here is feeling like Darren's eyes are directly over the ball and feeling like we're taking the club head slightly back and through. So his posture's quite good through here. He's got a slight little knee flex as well, but the main thing we're trying to focus on here is that his eyes are on top of the golf ball. All right, Darren, have a putt. So Darren's setup is right at the hole. His eyes are on top of it. Club head's in a really good position and a great stroke. So not a lot of movement, not a lot of arc in his takeaway in that stroke there. So he was just trying, because it's a smaller part, he's just focusing on just taking the club head back, focusing on the distance of taking the club head back and through and keeping his eyes fixed on top of that ball. Great. Ever find yourself in a sticky situation where you have a downhill putt and you still want to be quite committed to the stroke, but for some reason you either hit it too short or you hit it too hard? This now feeds back into what I was talking about earlier with having that feel of control in taking the club head back and taking it through. So Darren here has a slight little incline down to the hole. So often you see, like as I was just saying, people either want to hit it too hard or too soft. So let's just try to commit to the takeaway and the follow through. We don't want to be too aggressive as we are now challenged with the downhill slope. Let's see how Darren goes here. It's a great looking putt. Oh, lip out. But the finish on that one still leaves him with a little tester of about 2.5 feet. So let's see if Darren can control the tempo a little bit more and just purely go off the feel. That's looking like a much better putt. There we go. So from that, Darren, what did you notice you did different then? Bit softer with the feel? Did you feel like your stroke was the same distance back and through? You just weren't as aggressive through the ball? Okay, great. Let's see how he goes on the third one. So the fact that this is his third one, he should by now have that feel of speed control. And again, that looks great. So those last two putts are tap-ins. The first one, because obviously it was his first putt, he didn't quite have that feel or that control, but unfortunately we only get that one shot in golf, so we've got to make it count. I always find with the downhill putts, people again are too tentative or too aggressive. Another way you can kind of take speed off a putt is by placing the ball a little bit closer to the toe. With that, you're actually taking the center of the putter out of play. So having that dead part of the toe can actually take heat off the stroke and the speed as well. So if you've got a little 4-foot putt downhill, I would attempt to try to place it off the toe, still do the same stroke, but you will notice that the ball will die a lot more than having it played in the center of the putter. So give it a go, guys.